Since its inception, the medical marijuana program in Missouri has grown into a multi-million-dollar industry. Now some are looking toward expansion. ABC 17's Hannah Falcon spoke to industry experts and took an in-depth look at what's next for marijuana in Missouri.
Missourians voted to legalize medical marijuana in 2018. Now, nearly 4 years later, the industry has sold over $350 million in medical marijuana, and it continues to grow.
It was a no-brainer that it was absolutely welcomed and needed and asked for, and that's the reason this industry is where it is, you know.
Jay Patel started Green Relief Cannabis Dispensaries shortly after voters legalized medical marijuana in Missouri. Patel was hesitant at first to enter the industry.
I had to talk with a lot of people and kind of get to the bottom to see, is this just a hoax that everyone is just playing, that it's a medicine just because they want to use cannabis, or is this really truly a thing that helps mass amount of people?
I hear a lot of people talk about this industry and talk about like the opportunity they see and how it's growing. Was that what you saw when you decided to get into it?
The members that were working for these organizations were so passionate and so happy and satisfied to work for cannabis industry. And we also saw that the patients that were being served were so ecstatic to be there.
In a multi-million-dollar industry, the next step many want to take is to legalize the recreational use of marijuana. But the challenge is agreeing on how to do it.
It was really a two-track process that was being done by different people. You had individuals that were working to get the legislature to pass something that would be put on the ballot, and at the same time you had individuals that had filed a potential constitutional amendment with our office and were collecting signatures.
Representative Ron Hicks introduced the Cannabis Freedom Act this year, but the bill did not pass. Dan Viets wrote the law for medical marijuana in Missouri, and he is now working with Legal Missouri 2022. The group got the needed 390,000 signatures to put recreational marijuana on the November ballot. In addition to legalizing recreational use of marijuana for Missourians over 21, Legal Missouri would expunge criminal records. This is pretty soon after the implementation of that medical program to start pushing for recreational or adult use. Why do you think now is the right time?
I think it's never too soon to stop arresting more than 20,000 of our fellow Missourians every year for victimless behavior. Expungement will happen automatically for hundreds of thousands of Missourians.
But the biggest opponents of Legal Missouri are some other marijuana advocates.
Something along the lines of, the justice system and the judges can deny early release or deny expungement for good cause. So it's one of those things that's open-ended, and I'm not sure that they did that intentionally, but I think it was poor choice of words.
Not everyone's happy with that, but it's a very small compromise.
Ashcroft's office and local election authorities are still verifying signatures before it can go on the ballot.
I think what it actually says matters, and I think the voters have shown that they will read it, and if they like the idea but not how it's implemented, they'll vote it down.
The marijuana industry in Missouri has come a long way in the past 4 years, but it still has a ways to go if it's going to catch up to the 19 states that have fully legalized and decriminalized marijuana. The next few months could be game-changing for the industry.
That's Hannah Falcon reporting for ABC 17 News. Ashcroft expects to know if Legal Missouri will be on the November ballot by the end of this month. The certification process was delayed as election authorities prepared for the August primaries with those newly redistricted congressional maps.